Good morning, and good afternoon and good evening, my viewers. This is George Ondek with the latest edition of the George Ondek Show. It's February, Heart Month. I want to welcome all my new viewers in Yonkers, Harrison, Rye, Portchester, and on the government channel in Greenburgh. And I'm very honored tonight to have a lovely lady with me, Miss Alexa ORourke, the marketing manager of the JV Mall in Yorktown.
Yes.
How are you doing tonight, Alexa?
Good. Thank you for having me, George.
Why are you here tonight? What is this Paint the Mall Red Day that's going to happen on Saturday?
Yes, so I'm here. There are always a ton of things happening over at the Jefferson Valley Mall, and in particular, this Saturday, February 28th, is Paint the Mall Red. So it's the first annual Paint the Mall Red event that Jefferson Valley Mall will be holding coming up this Saturday.
And you'll have a bunch of organizations there that will be promoting healthy hearts. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, exactly. So the event in itself is sponsored by David Lerner Associates, and it's in partnership with American Heart Association.
Right.
So we're partnering with American Heart Association to promote, like what you said earlier, Heart Health Month, which is February. And we're expanding on this idea of Go Red, and we're really asking the community to live a healthier and happier lifestyle. So we're incorporating various organizations and nonprofit organizations and medical offices from around the local area to teach people from around the local community.
Are you doing any health clubs as part of it?
We are, yeah. There will be a health club there. Retro Fitness will be there.
That's going to be new in Cortland, from what I understand.
Yep.
And you're trying to attract businesses from all over, not just from Yorktown. Is that correct?
Exactly, yeah. So the Jefferson Valley Mall obviously sits right in the area of Westchester County and Putnam County. So we're welcoming all organizations and businesses from all around the area.
Will you have any doctors or chiropractors or anything like that to advise people on healthy hearts?
Absolutely. Berardus Chiropractic will be there.
Oh, very good. I heard they're a very good chiropractic
yes,
practice.
so they'll be doing consultations and signing up people to come in just to make sure that everything's aligned properly and everyone's feeling good. So
Alexa, I want to put in a couple of personal asides why healthy hearts are important and how to keep your heart healthy.
Yeah, absolutely.
I had a couple of personal experiences in my life. My wife almost passed away from an unhealthy heart. She has subsequently changed her lifestyle, changed her diet. She's lost about 60 pounds.
Good for her.
And I've lost about 60 pounds.
Good for you.
It was a wake-up warning to me, too, that if you don't take care of your heart and your health, eat a proper diet and exercise. And the JV Mall comes in very much with my exercise program. I and a friend of mine, every morning, you have a program where you open the mall early. The stores aren't even open yet, but you let members of the public come in and walk around your mall, and that's especially important in the winter time because you can't walk out in JFK Park. Do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, so the mall is open, as you said, at around 7 a.m. every single morning, and we welcome any and all mall walkers, as we like to call them.
I'm a mall walker.
A mall walker to come to the mall and just like what you said, just socialize with your friends, take a few laps around the mall, get your daily fitness and activity in, and we're absolutely willing to let everyone from the community come in and get their morning walks in, just as you do.
I understand you've been the marketing director for about 9 months with the JV Mall.
Yes.
And I understand big changes and improvements are coming. Is
Yes.
that correct?
Yes, absolutely. So.
And you're doing events such as this one. Did you think this up, or is it a conglomeration of various people from the mall?
So this is the first annual Paint the Mall Red that we're having,
Yes.
and the idea came about because I was working very closely with someone from the American Heart Association. And back in September, or October rather, we put on a Paint the Mall Pink event, which was to benefit breast cancer and breast cancer awareness. So American Heart Association noticed that we were putting on an event, in support of breast cancer and breast cancer awareness, as October is. And they approached me about doing something possibly for February and their Go Red campaign. And I thought it was a great idea, and I absolutely wanted to be involved in it. And that is where this event came about. So it's called Paint Them All Red, and it's taking place this Saturday from 12 to 3.
And what is the date of this Saturday? We're taping this on February 25th, a Wednesday, so that's coming up very shortly.
You're right.
So my viewers can see this immediately on YouTube in the next day or two, and probably on your Facebook site. Is that
Absolutely,
correct?
will be posted to the Jefferson Valley Mall Facebook. But
What is the Jefferson Valley Mall Facebook site? The number or?
It's facebook.com/Jefferson Valley. And if you log on to go to the site, you'll see all information about the upcoming events that we're having, such as Paint Them All Red, that's happening on February 28th, which is this upcoming Saturday, but it's February 28th from 12 to 3. And if you go to the Facebook page as well as the website, jeffersonvalleymall.com, you'll be able to get all the information about upcoming events, things that are happening at the mall, and how you can get involved.
And you don't know this, I'm not a Yorktown resident, but I'm a Yorktown area person, and I come every day about 7 miles from Peekskill to come to your lovely mall to do that mall walking. In the future, would you want to sponsor the mall walkers? I think that would be an excellent idea.
I would love to have a sponsor come on board to sponsor the mall walking
To
program.
come on deck with it. How's
on
that?
deck, yeah, exactly. Absolutely. To answer your question, absolutely.
And you would promote them, put their name up in the mall, or have an event or something
Yeah, and
similar to this?
Yeah, and I would also welcome them to have monthly seminars and health talks that they could have right in our food court early in the morning. Just promote, obviously, physical fitness and how to stay in shape and healthy. So it would be a great opportunity for a local, medical office or a local gym to come in and work with some of the seniors that walk the mall in the morning and teach them how to live a healthier and happier lifestyle.
And Alexa, another pro about your mall, I've been coming there over 20 years, and I not only walk, but I talk too. And I hear you have a fine group of people who are there every day, who socialize, who are World War II veterans, and you gladly welcome them to the mall.
Absolutely. They are my friends. I see them every
Lenny
single morning.
and a few of the other boys.
Yeah. Leonard.
Tony Grasso,
Of course,
good
of
friend.
course.
He's a former councilman
I
and
know.
has a lot to do with the Chamber of Commerce, the hospital, Hudson Valley Hospital, which is a very fine hospital.
Great
They
hospital.
promote healthy hearts.
They do,
Because I go to
absolutely.
a heart doctor from their hospital to make sure that I'm not developing heart disease.
That's a good
That's
thing to be proactive.
Preventive medicine is very important.
Yeah, and that's another thing that we're going to be highlighting at the Paint Them All Red Health and Wellness event. There's going to be blood pressure checks, and American Heart Association now has a program that you can go on and see, kind of base how healthy you are.
Alexa, what is your systolic and diastolic readings?
Oh boy, don't put me on the spot, George.
How do I know what those words are? Do you know what those words are?
Educate me.
Something you didn't know about me also. I was a medic in the Army, and I served in Vietnam.
And you're just telling me this now?
Well,
You're
I
keeping
don't.
secrets from me, George.
Okay, but systolic and diastolic is your blood pressure. And if it's over 120 over 80, it's not good. And people should monitor that. They should go to a doctor every 6 months, every year, and have their blood pressure checked.
Absolutely.
And that's a hard tip.
Very important. I have my yearly physical coming up too to make sure that
but
I'm
you're
all
only a
healthy.
young person. But I just saw on the news that children who are overweight, even 7, 8, 10, 12 years old, should be seeing doctors to have their cholesterol checked and their hearts checked.
Yes.
Because they could be developing heart disease for a later time. So will everybody be wearing red Saturday, Alexis? And will we be seeing you in red? Because
You will absolutely be seeing me in red. I apologize for not wearing red today, but
it was very cold out.
too cold, and I have to save the token red dress for Saturday.
Oh, okay.
So especially on Saturday, what we would love to highlight is the fact that there's going to be a local fashion show.
Oh, yes.
Yes, so
Who
you'll
will
see.
be in this fashion show?
There is going to be a lot of local people from around the community who have dedicated themselves to living a healthier and happier lifestyle.
Who will be providing the dresses and things like
Macy's
that?
will be providing
Oh, that's
all
a
of the
fine
dresses.
store, one of your anchor stores along
Yes.
with Sears.
Yes, yes. So Macy's has been fantastic through this whole thing. They have a national partnership with American Heart Association, and American Heart Association and Macy's put on a very big fashion show every February in New York City.
Wow.
So we're going to be streaming that fashion show at the event, and we're also going to put our own local twist to it and incorporate, as I said before, local people from around the community who have dedicated themselves to living a healthier and happier lifestyle. We have a model who's lost over 200 pounds.
Wow.
We have someone else who underwent heart surgery at the age of 7 and is now living a really healthy lifestyle. We have a nurse, actually I believe that she's the director over at Field Home. And
Oh, that's a fine, very fine place.
facility, yes, yes.
My
And-
wife was treated there when she was rehabbing from her heart,
Really?
and they gave her very good care, very good rehab. A fellow named John, who was a physical therapist there, did a very good job
Well,
with
that's
her.
great to hear.
She had crutches the day she came home, or a walker. As soon as she got in the house, she was able to throw that away and walk up and down stairs. That's what a good job
Really?
that the Field Home did.
Well, we love the Field Home.
They were known as Holy Comforter many years ago. I don't know if you knew that.
I did not know that.
Yes.
I did not know that. I just
And
learned
they're now a senior assisted living place as
Yes.
well as a rehab place for people who've had operations and stuff.
Yeah,
like
and
that.
they're also now incorporating a children's center too.
Oh, I
So-
didn't know that.
Yes,
and
they're
an adult daycare center.
Exactly.
I got to talk to them about that, where they entertain older people just during the day and they can go home at night.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
It's a great program.
People who are slowing down, who are in their 90s and above. I won't tell you my age, Alexis.
Oh, we know you're 40.
39 plus.
Exactly.
40, you added a year on
I'm
to me.
sorry.
That's okay. But let's talk more about what's happening at the mall Saturday. So there's going to be a fashion show. If people come, and people from the community will come all over for this, will there be any kind of giveaways or contests? Got to tell you something that happened last week, by the way. I'm a lucky recipient on a wheel of a $750 gift. I spun a wheel, and I can get a free teeth whitening from one of the...
Can I take that from you?
if they'll let me transfer it, I'll be glad to
Yeah,
give it to you.
transfer it over to me.
But that might be considered payola because you're a marketing director of it.
You know what?
But
You're
you've got
probably
very
right.
beautiful white teeth. I
You're-
don't think you need it.
Thank you, thank you.
But,
But
yeah.
to answer your question, absolutely. So there are going to be the first 200 attendees that register at the event are going to walk away with a swag bag.
Oh, wow.
So a
Can I
swag-
sign up for that even if I'm working that
You
day
better
covering
run
the
over
event?
and get in line, yeah,
Uh-huh.
George. But there's a lot of great things in there from our retailers, from our vendors, and there's a lot of fun goodies, some brochures
Wow.
that everyone can take home and enjoy at home. So,
Wow.
So yes, there will definitely be takeaways.
Will there be any healthy food or food being served?
There will be. There'll
And
be.
is there a cost for that?
There is no cost.
Wow.
There is
Do you,
no cost
do you
at
have
all
to be the
attend
first
event.
50 or 100 or 200 as well or not?
No, but come while supplies last as far as the food goes. We know everyone gravitates towards the food tables.
What kind of food? Just finger food?
There's
or
going to be a couple of restaurants set up and a couple of bakeries that are set up.
Very nice.
There's a bakery coming called Bohemian Bake, so it's going to be, healthy type baked foods, and they're going to be sampling and giving those away.
By the way, there's 1 or 2 empty stores in the mall. Do we know of any food vendors that may be coming in soon? Because we all like to get those delicious treats when we're there.
Everyone
talking
loves
and
food,
socially.
right? Yes. Yep. There are definitely some really good projects that are lined up that everyone will be able to see very shortly.
And
So
you're in charge of projects, and people coming into the mall.
Yes, so I'm in charge of putting on all of the events and all the programs at the mall.
And you'll have the Easter Bunny coming up soon, right?
The Easter Bunny will be here actually in about 2 weeks.
Wow.
Yep, so can we believe that Christmas and the holidays are already over?
We
and we're
always love
preparing for
Santa
Easter?
Claus at the mall with his big chair there.
Yes, yeah. So we're going to have a really great Easter set this year and a really great Easter Bunny. We're going to be incorporating a Caring Bunny program, which is for children with special needs.
Oh.
So they can come in earlier when the mall has closed and there's not as many crowds around, and there's going to be fun coloring activities and things for them to get involved with just before all the crowd comes in.
And your mall is run very efficiently. What is the manager's name? I think he's doing a great job in running the mall.
He is. He's doing a fantastic job. His name is Rob Luciano.
Rob Luciano.
Yeah, and he's
yes.
been at the property for about 2 years now, and,
Oh,
and he's
wow.
really done a great job.
And Simon owns a whole bunch of malls all over the world, right?
Simon does own a whole bunch of malls all over the world, and it was actually just announced back in May that we are now owned by Washington Prime Group, which is a spin-off
subsidiary or
of Simon. Yep.
So you're still Simon employees, but
Yes, yep,
okay.
yes.
Now here's something big. Will you be having Katy Perry Saturday at the mall? Or,
I wish.
Or
I wish.
Shakira?
I called both of them, and they're very busy that day.
A little booked,
so
huh?
maybe they'll stop in.
But will you have some form of entertainment, a band playing, or?
We will. We actually have a local singer that's going to be coming to sing.
Who is that?
His name is John Log. I cannot pronounce his last name right now. I apologize, but check our Facebook page, and I will post a video of him singing. His name is John,
really?
and he will be there
wow.
on Saturday, the 28th. And also, A&E Dance Studio is going to be coming.
Very nice.
And they're going to be incorporating a little dance routine.
Are they
for
younger
us.
girls?
Yes.
That's so cute whenever you have that at the mall.
Yes. So they're going to be incorporated into into our heart health event.
I'm going to make suggestions for future guests, entertainers for your local ones, if you can get them. Jessica Lynn, she's a country and western singer from Yorktown.
Wow.
Really up and coming. I think she's going to become very famous.
Wow, you'll have to give her.
And then there's a Doug Ferroni from Peekskill. He's more of an older singer in the Frank Sinatra genre.
I would love to have him.
He's very professional. He's a good friend of mine, and I can make you a contact with him.
I would love to have both of their contact information. After
Maybe
this.
we can have an entertainment weekend, local entertainment weekend.
Yes.
And you know a lot about the Yorktown Lions Club, right?
They're going to be there at Paint the Mall
They
Red.
do a great job, and in the summertime, they put on a tremendous free concert series.
I've heard about it.
Maybe from time to time, a singer could be there or a group on a weekend for an hour or so at the JV Mall.
Absolutely.
And maybe you could tie in with them. There's a good tie.
There you go, George.
I'm always thinking.
Always thinking.
See, it's always good to be on deck with George and be in marketing with Alexis
ORourke
at the JV Mall.
Yes.
And how can I ever forget your last name? We had a fine county executive, Andy ORourke. And you've probably heard of that.
I've heard.
And he had a wonderful daughter or a relative who was on one of the major channels named Heather ORourke. She reminds me a lot of you. Very intelligent and very outgoing.
I try to be.
Well, let's get on to what is the best place if people see this in the next day or two, and this will be playing in the next day or two on YouTube and on your Facebook, but it'll also be playing on about 50 different cities on my Cablevision network and on government channels in various areas. Greenburgh, Yorktown, which is your main town. Yorktown is your town. That's a good saying,
Yeah, we like
right?
Yorktown.
Yeah, they've got a fine supervisor, Mr. Grace, and
great supervisor.
good people on the council, too. They care about the town.
Yes.
And they care about the JV Mall.
Yes, and that's very evident.
And you're one of the major taxpayers in Yorktown, too, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But so if people want to get more information about this event and all of your upcoming events, how can they contact you, or how can they find out more about this week's event?
There are many ways to get more information about upcoming events. So I would suggest first thing to go to our Facebook page, as I said before, facebook.com/Jefferson Valley. So all of the upcoming events are posted on our events page. It'll give a description of what to expect at the event and obviously the times and dates that all of the events will occur. So that includes our monthly kids events that we have. We just wrapped one up for Valentine's Day at the beginning of the month. And on March 7th, we have a book blast coming for the children. So we're going to have a local librarian that's going to come and read springtime stories and have a bunch of fun spring activities that really encourage the kids from the local area to read.
You've just given me an idea to help you.
What's that?
An author's weekend. I know 2 or 3 authors who would love to be featured. One is Libby and George Pataki's daughter, Alexis. Well, I forgot her first name, but she had a #1 bestseller on the New York Times list.
Yeah,
Another one
that.
is Susan Berliner, who used to work for the Examiner newspaper and the North County News. She's come out with 3 or 4 books, and I'm sure people would like to meet local authors at a mall.
Absolutely.
So maybe I've come up with another idea for you.
Look at you,
An
George.
entertainment and book authors weekend.
Perfect. Everyone, all your contacts,
And
you
I
can pass on
think
to
you
me.
should do more fashion shows that feature the fashions that are sold in the various stores in the mall.
Absolutely.
Such as Macy's, Sears, Victoria's Secret, all different stores that you promote apparel. Boots. By the way, I bought these boots in the JV Mall.
Where?
I won't tell you the
Encore?
name of the store. It's a major store there that sells a lot of shoes at wholesale prices.
You're talking about Shoe Encore.
Is that what it
Yeah.
is? Would you believe $150 boots for about $40?
Look at you, and I like them too. They're stylish.
These boots were made for walking. I don't know if you ever heard that song.
Of course I
You're
have.
a young lady. You wouldn't remember Nancy Sinatra,
I
the
know that
daughter
song.
of Frank Sinatra, one of the greatest singers of all time.
Of course.
So a lot's happening at the mall. What's coming up after Easter for the summer months in the mall?
Well, in between Easter, actually, and the summer months, we're also going to be having an event in April, and we're going to be partnering with Relay for Life for to kick off the Relay for Life night. That's very, very big throughout Yorktown. So we're going to be incorporating all of the local teams into the mall. Again, more of a health and wellness feel. We're going to be incorporating other outside vendors and nonprofit organizations, but we're really excited to get into the thick of things and start planning that event, and that'll be coming up in April.
Alexa, I just came up with another idea. I'm full of ideas.
You're so
tonight.
full of ideas.
I heard you talking before the show about what a nice thing it would be if someone had an antique red car that they could drive into the mall on Saturday or Sunday, did you
on Saturday.
On Saturday, and be featured. There would be a card. This car is owned by so-and-so, and it's a 1957 Thunderbird or a 1957 T-model, not T-model Ford, but
as long as it's red. As long as it's red, because we're trying to deck the mall red. Hence, paint the mall red. We're trying to make everything red in support of
you should have
Go
brought
Red.
Santa Claus in February
Santa's
for an
been
encore.
out for 2 months. I think he's
know,
back.
I know.
He's back in the North Pole for a little while. But
And should everybody wear red Saturday?
yeah, we encourage everyone to wear red on Saturday. But American Heart Association will also be there providing red pins for everyone to show their support.
Alexa, will they be asking for donations because I don't know if they're allowed to do that or not.
Yeah,
It's a non-for-profit group.
Some of the nonprofits that will be there will be showcasing their fundraisers and talking about various things that they have and benefits that they have coming up. So yeah, it's definitely an opportunity.
And it's all for Healthy Hearts, right?
All for Healthy Hearts, yes.
Wow.
Yes.
what's some more subjects you want to talk about? Because I can't believe it. I'm running out of questions to ask
George,
you.
you're running out of questions.
And that's unbelievable, isn't it?
Unbelievable.
So,
well, I'll just I'm going to tell you a little bit more about what's going on at the Paint the Mall Red event for heart health. And there's also going to be someone from Westchester Hypnosis who's going to be doing a mini demonstration about how he's literally helped people quit smoking and lose a lot of weight through the art of hypnosis.
Will she be able to hypnotize me the way you have tonight?
Maybe we can volunteer you, George. Maybe we can volunteer you.
Will they have any massage therapists there that day?
There's not going to be any massage therapist.
But you'll have a chiropractor.
Yes,
there.
but there will be a chiropractor.
That's similar.
Yes, similar.
It loosens up your bones.
Exactly,
get
get everything realigned and back to working fashion.
Are you going to have a health fair, simply a health fair for overall health other than just heart health? That might be another idea.
Yeah, that's really what we're
all doctors and physical people, physical fitness people.
Yeah, so that's what we're really, I mean, obviously February itself is Heart Month, so we're really supporting American Heart Association and their mission to go red. But in general, it's really about leading a healthier and happier lifestyle throughout the community. So that's why we're incorporating, gyms and physical therapists and chiropractors, because it's just teaching everyone from around the local community how to lead a healthier and happier lifestyle through.
You know what I heard helps hearts quite a bit too?
What?
People walking in a mall, going into various stores, buying, it sort of lifts up their spirits, especially in a depressing time like we're in, one of the coldest Februaries on record. Do you agree with that, Alexa?
I do agree, and I do not flourish in this type of weather. But
I don't think anybody does, but women, when they're shopping especially, they flourish. So isn't it a good time to come to a mall and spend money?
It's the perfect time. It's obviously much warmer than it is outside.
Yes.
And in particular, on Saturday, there will be a number of stores that are running in-store promotions and offers. So just specifically for the event, they're going to be offering, a couple % off or a bounce back cards or anything like that. So the stores are open and ready to give out some nice discounts.
And the food court is open to give out good Chinese food or health food, pizza.
Yes.
But Miss Alexa ORourke, I cannot believe it. The time has flown by tonight.
Wow, it has
I
gone
only
by
have
very
about a
fast.
minute left. Is there anything you want to say in closing?
Yeah, I'm always, my name again is Alexa ORourke, and I'm the marketing director for the Jefferson Valley Mall. So if anyone is interested if you're a nonprofit organization in coming to the mall, please reach out to us. The number for the mall is 914-245-4688. If you have any suggestions or just want to chat, my door is always open. So if you're in mall walking like George is, feel free to stop into my office.
And my viewers, till the next time I see you, have a healthy heart, a happy heart, and come to the JV Mall on Lee Boulevard in Yorktown Heights from all over the county and get a healthy heart. Thank you and good night.